With persons increasingly turning to social media for information in every sphere, President of the Guyana President Association, GPA, Nazima Raghubir, is urging social media users to be cognizant that even as the online space continues to be inundated in this era, sadly, not all of the content is credible, balanced, and factual. Against this backdrop, she is encouraging persons to garner their information from recognized, credible sources, which will greatly decrease the peddling of misinformation. When questioned about what the GPA's stance on the emergence of media houses and operatives that do not subscribe to the ethics of journalism, Raghubir reminded that the GPA is not in the business of censoring anyone. However, she was keen in warning persons to be mindful of the information they consume and share.
You have to decide where you're going to get your news from, where you're going to take your information from. If it's from Nightly News, who packages their news in one way, and you get your news from there, you have to decide whether or not you find Nightly News credible.
The GPA president earlier in this year had urged the People's Progressive Party Civic, PPPC, to desist from funneling taxpayers' dollars into illegitimate media houses. She stressed that media houses have different duties and ethics and, quote, provide a service unmatched, end of quote, that could not be compared to that of social media commentators. In an interview with Nightly News, Raghubir reminded the importance of conducting one's own research.
When I go to their site, I can see certain information that makes them credible. I look for their contact details, I look for their about page, that type of thing. If you are seeing a site and you go to that site and you don't see those details, it should send off some triggers. Look, nobody put in the name to this. Maybe it's not a credible page.
According to the GPA head, while social media commentators often regurgitate information, journalists are supposed to run the information through a fact-checking mill and ensure that balance and clarity are present. While acknowledging that everyone has to choose the platform which they will keep abreast with current affairs, she recommended that especially in this age of disinformation, persons should have an internal fact-checking method set up.
If you hear something and you see something on the internet and just one person is reporting it, try to not share it, or try to be in this haste to share that information until it has been verified by many sources.
Raghubir was recently elected to serve as president of the Association of Caribbean Media (ACM) Workers from 2021 to 2023. When questioned on how her appointment could improve the local media fraternity directly, Raghubir stated that there would be more advocacy and representation on matters that affect local media workers.
A lot of the sort of training that is needed is not only in Guyana, it would be for other colleagues in the region. For that, I have to concentrate now on, bringing wider representation to issues that are affecting media workers.
Reporting for the HTP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.